resistance. Oh, it's a terrific catch. Mission complete. Australia retains the Ashes in the most comprehensive fashion.
We are a bit early, I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, we're all there.
All right, ladies, we'll get into it. So, first of all, excellent result in the white ball stuff and a really comprehensive win at Adelaide. So, well done there. There were some really good examples of some real selfless play, and it feels like there's been a real shift. So, just well done on being able to make those changes and bring it out onto the ground as well.
What we've been doing is actually going to put us in good shape for the test. Just got to do it longer. We've just got to be patient. We can technically challenge these guys. We've got to outlast them with patience, spend time breaking them down. If we can hold our area, our lengths, they'll start trying to score off us. And I think we'll just run over the top of them. That's my gut feel.
Make sure you get first ball to Phoebes. Call first slip.
Are you loving this? Being back on camera?
Oh, freebie.
MCG conditions, the ball nibbles around early, play and misses are okay, and just trust your technique and potentially practice that block today in the nets. Thinking about their inexperienced pace attack, how can we get them bowling more overs, and it's probably putting more pressure on their spinners, so having that in mind.
I feel like with nothing to lose, they're going to come out with a lot of bravado, but I think if we are doing everything that we can in our control, stay in our own little bubble, stay really planned with what we're doing with the ball, or really disciplined with the bat, keep getting around one another and keep focusing on us. Let's not look at them too much and what they're doing.
At the MCG today, the Australian women are preparing for their one-off Ashes Test match against England. Test matches don't come along too often for our all-conquering women's team. In fact, Captain Alyssa Healy, in her 15-year playing career, has played in just 9 Test matches. Healy will be desperate to pull on the whites, but a recent foot injury has her in doubt for the upcoming pink ball test.
She'll have a test today, and we'll just sort of see where that lands and have some discussions about that, whether or not we think she's going to be okay for a 4-day test. Yeah, we don't play a lot of tests, so there's sort of some emotion involved there, but we want to do what's best for the team.
Alyssa Healy recently said in an interview the only way she'd miss this match is if her foot was cut off. Just gives you a little insight into the excitement the players have around this fixture. It's the first women's test match at the MCG in 75 years, and it's the first time ever there'll be a pink ball test played at the G. Historic almost doesn't do it justice.
I'm good to go, so I think we'll obviously make a final decision on what the 11 looks like over in the next little period.
Feel like you're ready to go or locked in?
I'm standing here in front of you without a moon boot saying I'm ready to go.
An historic day for cricket on so many fronts as the Women's Ashes reaches its peak at the MCG for a day-night test match. The first time this incredible venue has hosted a pink ball test, and the first time ever the Australian women are looking at an Ashes whitewash in the modern era. This series has been must-watch and must-attend, and this classic rivalry continues and continues to grow on so many levels.
So if you're ever feeling a bit alone out there, remember to look at the person next to you, do it for them, do it for the players who can't be here, do it for our family as well, but don't forget to do it for the little girl who dreamt of this one day. Do it with a big smile on our face, and let's have a bloody good day.
Well, let's talk about Alyssa Healy. The good news is she is playing today after missing those final 3 T20s of the series.
Look, she was never going to miss this test. I think when she got injured in the T20 World Cup, this was the beacon of light hope that she wanted to be here.
Yes, Australia may have won the Ashes series already, having won the first 6 white ball games. But today is a clean slate as they start the test match.
Off the edge, taken, there's the first wicket. Mooney diving to her right.
There's a big shout and gone. Big breakthrough. That's Siva Brunt and Heather Knight. They have been the absolute backbone of England batting. in recent years, two of the absolute greats.
That's what she was after. The one that held the line, and she breaks through the defences and picks up the vital wicket of Heather Knight.
Now that's a beautiful shot. The on drive now from Siva Brunt. Oh, she might be settling into something.
Got her. Straight back to the bowler. You can't keep her out of the game for too long.
Catch. There's a catch, a brilliant one. Phoebe Litchfield at bat pad.
Knocks her over. Gone. King strikes again, and the Aussies are wide on top now. Dinner will be taken. England are 7 for 142.
Alana King, she's been outstanding. 3 for 37. She'll be desperate to be able to try and pick up that 5.
I asked Dunks if she babysat in tribute to Tim Payne.
Just think of us when we're batting, how important back-end runs and partnerships are. So let's not get complacent or anything and make sure we really put the screws on here.
The sun is starting to set. The lights will start to take their full effect. We'll wait and see what the pink ball does. 7 for 142. Nat Siva Brunt. She is now the thorn in Australia's side as I look to wrap this up. Oh, and she's got her. Siva Brunt didn't know what to do.
Oh, trouble here. That'll be it. Mooney takes the bails off. And a calamitous run out to put a full stop on the England innings. So Australia will be out there very shortly, and on debut, the young gun Georgia Vole gets her opportunity under the lights at the MCG.
Shot. That will run away for 4, and the confidence will grow. Oh, an edge. Got to go. The big breakthrough. And Georgia Vole on debut drives aggressively at a wide one.
Yeah, we talked about positive intent, but that was a big wide half volley. She'll probably regret that shot in hindsight.
What a story, really. Injury to Elise Perry. She's got the opportunity to move up the order to number 3.
Oh, yes.
Sutherland advances and hits beautifully. Picked the gap to perfection. Litchfield goes after her, and it beats mid-on. So Australia locks in to the finish with just the loss of Georgia Vole on debut. Litchfield 20, Sutherland 24. Ensure it is a day in which Australia continued the trend of the series.
Good work, team. Good night. Let's go to sleep.
So we are just about ready for day 2, with a bit of a breeze coming across the MCG on another beautiful day for Test match cricket. Australia in a strong position and looking to build on its lead.
Now, this toasty ain't going in the fridge like Marnus, just so you know.
The English, it is a big day for them as they look to salvage something from the wreckage of a difficult series. Sutherland on the drive and dropped! And England cannot afford that. Oh, another drop catch. Sutherland uses her feet and hits it long.
That's one way to break the shackles, isn't it?
Litchfield pulls away and places it beautifully.
Got a little edge. Yes, it is. And Litchfield's got to go. Got a little edge on it. And well taken from Jones.
And all of a sudden, they've managed to get themselves a vital wicket. Perhaps the door just opening ajar.
That's nicely played. Good use of the feet. Will this be a 50? Racing out to the rope. And it is a wonderful half-century from Annabelle Sutherland.
Swept away for 4. Sutherland into the 70s.
Oh, it was a big shout. She likes this one. And gone. Healy is reviewing straight away.
It's a real tight call here, whether caught the pad first or the bat.
Yes, it's no conclusive evidence. We've got pad first. Claire, going to come back to you on field, get you to stay with your original decision of out.
That's a big call from the umpire.
Ball jammed between bat and pad, but she's got to go, Alyssa Healy.
We stand on the edge of a moment of history at the MCG. No woman has ever scored a Test match century at this venue.
That's punched wide. It's going to run away. She'll get to 99. She is an unstoppable force.
Cuts away for 4. From sparkly-eyed childhood dreams to a moment that will be cherished for a lifetime. Family in the stands and a familiar ground to them all.
It's quite fitting, isn't it, that it is a Victorian. No doubt she has always dreamt of this.
23 years of age, grown up watching elite sport at the MCG. Walk off to the break, 135 not out. Wonderful session for Australia. Beautifully played.
I think from memory, 404, Nat Silver-Brunt is the most runs in a multi-format series. Beth Mooney isn't that far away for surpassing that.
Oh, it's a magnificent way to bring up your 150. Got it. Sutherland goes to the expansive drive. It just nipped back. And might that give them something to lift from in the final hour and a half tonight? It is the end of a majestic innings.
Beautifully played.
And Beth Mooney, 98 not out, 2 runs, agonisingly 2 runs short of a maiden and thoroughly deserving Test century, but she's been part of an outstanding day's cricket played by her cricket team.
Watch pad move. Pad moves.
I reckon that's it.
And so day 3 begins. We've seen Annabelle Sutherland become the first woman to score a Test match century at this venue. Mooney went to bed knowing that she is on the cusp.
This is a risk.
She's the ultimate professional, but she's human, right? How can she not think just 2 more runs?
Beaten. Oh, the nerves are very evident. Beaten again. This has been a very nervous start.
Fascinating to watch.
Cut away into the gap and Mooney gets there. She further cements her place as one of the greats. The first Australian woman to score a century in all 3 formats of the game.
I feel now that England just missed a trick, didn't they? Those milestones can create opportunities. You know, the pressure was on. Now they've got to try and restrict Australia and make it hard for them quickly.
Vancing, hitting down the ground and taken. Bell takes the catch. She's delighted. And the first wicket of the day falls. Edged out. Kim Garth goes.
So it comes to an end. This huge innings for Australia. They will be bowled out for 440 and 5 for Sophie Eccleston. A wonderful fight back from England. Start of the day, I think they were thinking Australia was eyeballing 600 plus. Well, they bowl them out for 440. I think Kim Garth early on and Darcy Brown are going to have a huge role to play.
Just gets one to just leave her ever so slightly. Middle stump pegged back.
Supposed to go top and off, but you got top and middle.
Lovely shot from Knight. She's a beautiful play, particularly through the offside.
And slashes away for 4.
Beaumont and Knight are just showing a little bit of grit and determination. They're not going to roll over and let the Aussies walk all over them today.
Oh, got her! So she prods it to short leg, and the Australians get the big breakthrough.
Hit on the pad, King down on one knee and takes the wickets of Siva Brunt. What a delivery from Alana King. She is spinning Australia to an Ashes whitewash. Utter brilliance.
Out. Gardner's got another one. Oh, bowls her. Oh, a little snick on that. The perfect exclamation mark on a wonderful session. So the end is in sight. Australia require 3 more wickets.
It's got away from her. The fielder's there. Catch is taken. It's the worst ball she's bowled today, but she's having that sort of series.
Popped up in the air, King underneath it. 9 down, Australia 1 away. Tossed up, taken. The moment arrives for Australia and Alana King. A maiden fifer at the MCG. She'll be on the honour board. Australia comprehensive from start to finish. Complete. 16-0, the first Ashes whitewash.
Yeah, certainly a lot of relief because this side has been working so hard together and now they get to celebrate what has been a magical summer and a magical series, not only with their family and friends, but also their support staff.
I feel like I've been a part of a lot of Ashes series that have been really either side would win 16-0 at any point. So this is a really special moment, I think, for our group, and I hope everyone kind of appreciates what's just unfolded because it's pretty amazing. It's a really cool environment to be a part of at the moment. Everyone gets along really, really well. So that helps out there on the field that you've got, 10 of your mates alongside you that can help you, encourage you to do the best that you can do as well.